Thanos is a fictional comic book supervillain that has appeared in books published by Marvel Comics. The character first appeared in Iron Man number 55 and was created by writer-artist Jim Starlin. Debuting in the Bronze Age of comic books, the character has been featured in over 4 decades of Marvel continuity and a self-titled series. Thanos has appeared in other Marvel-endorsed products, including animated television series, arcade and video games, toys, trading cards and a non-speaking cameo at the end of the 2012 film The Avengers. Josh Brolin will voice Thanos in both 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy and 2015's Avengers, Age of Ultron. Thanos was ranked number 47 on IGN's Top 100 Comic Book Villains of All Time. Origin: writer-artist Jim Starlin originally conceived of Thanos of Titan during college psychology classes. As Starlin described, Starlin has admitted the character is influenced by Jack Kirby's Darkseid. Publication history: Thanos' first appearance was in an extended storyline that spanned Iron Man number 55, Captain Marvel number 25-33, Marvel feature number 12, Daredevil number 107, and Avengers number 125. He returned in an extended storyline that spanned Strange Tales number 178-181, Warlock number 9-11, Marvel Team-Up number 55, and the 1977 annuals for Avengers and Marvel 2-in-1. He was also featured in a short backup story in Logan's Run number 6 and had a small role in the Death of Captain Marvel graphic novel. The character was revived in Silver Surfer Volume 3 number 34 and guest starred until issue number 50, while simultaneously appearing in Thanos Quest number 1-2 and Infinity Gauntlet number 1-6. Thanos had a recurring role in Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 1-42. This was followed by crossover appearances in Infinity War number 1-6, Infinity Crusade number 1-6, Silver Surfer Volume 3 number 86-88, Warlock Chronicles number 6-8, Thor number 468-471, Secret Defenders number 11-14, Cosmic Powers number 1-6, and Cosmic Powers Unlimited number 1. Thanos appeared in a connected storyline in Khazar Volume 2 number 4-11, Khazar Annual, and the X-Man and Hulk Annual, before featuring in Thor Volume 2 number 21-25 and the 2000 Annual. The character was next used in Captain Marvel Volume 4 number 17-19, Avengers, Celestial Quest number 1-8, and the Infinity Abyss number 1-6. In 2004 Thanos received an eponymous title that ran for 12 issues. In 2006, the character played an important role in Annihilation, Silver Surfer number 1-4 and Annihilation number 1-6. The character was reintroduced in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 number 24-25 and played a major role in the Thanos Imperative, Ignition and the Thanos Imperative number 1-6. The character returned in Avengers Assemble number 1. A mini-series titled Thanos, Son of Titan by Joe Keatinge was planned for publication in August 2012, but was cancelled. The character's origin was expanded in the 5-issue Thanos Rising miniseries by Jason Aaron and Simone Bianchi, which was published monthly beginning in April 2013. Later that same year, Thanos played a central role in the Infinity miniseries written by Jonathan Hickman and drawn by Jim Chung, Jerome Opia and Dustin Weaver. In May 2014, Jim Starlin and Ron Lim worked together on the one-shot Thanos Annual, which is a prelude to Thanos, Infinity Revelation, an original graphic novel set to be released in August. The character is also set to reappear in New Avengers beginning with issue 24 in September 2014. Fictional character biography: Thanos was born on Saturn's moon Titan, and is the child of Eternal's mentor and Sui-San. Thanos was carrying the Deviant's gene, and as such shared the physical appearance of the Eternal's cousin race. At birth, his mother attempted to kill him. During his school years, Thanos was a pacifist and would only play with his brother Eros and pets. By adolescence, Thanos had become fascinated with nihilism and death, worshipping and eventually falling in love with the physical embodiment of death, Mistress Death. As an adult, Thanos attempts to create a new life for himself by starting a family. He is visited again by Mistress Death, for whom he murders his family. Cosmic Cube and Soul Gems. Wishing to impress Mistress Death, Thanos gathers an army of villainous aliens and begins a nuclear bombardment of Titan that kills millions of his race. Seeking universal power in the form of the Cosmic Cube, Thanos travels to Earth. Prior to landing, his vessel destroys a nearby car as a family witnesses his arrival. Unbeknownst to Thanos, two of the family members in the vehicle survive. The father's spirit is preserved by the Titanian cosmic entity Kronos and is given a new form as Drax the Destroyer, while the daughter is found by Thanos' father Mentor and is raised to become the heroine Moon Dragon. Thanos eventually locates the cube, and also attracts the attention of Mistress Death. Willing the cube to make him omnipotent, Thanos then discards the cube. He imprisons Kronos and taunts Kree hero Captain Marvel, who with the aid of superhero team the Avengers and Isaac, is eventually able to defeat Thanos by destroying the cube. Thanos later comes to the aid of Adam Warlock in a war against the Magus and his religious empire. During this alliance Thanos cultivates a plan to reunite with Mistress Death, and secretly siphons off the energies of Warlock's soul gem, and combines these with the power of the other Infinity Gems to create a weapon capable of destroying a star. Warlock summons the Avengers and Captain Marvel to stop Thanos, although the plan is foiled when Thanos kills Warlock. The Titan regroups and captures the heroes, who are freed by Spider-Man and the Thing. Thanos is finally stopped by Warlock, whose spirit emerges from the soul gem and turns the Titan to stone. Thanos' spirit eventually reappears to accompany a dying Captain Marvel's soul into the realm of death. The Infinity Saga. Thanos is eventually resurrected, and collects the Infinity Gems once again. He uses the gems to create the Infinity Gauntlet, making him nigh omnipotent, and erases half the living things in the universe to prove his love to death. This act and several other acts are soon undone by Adam Warlock. Warlock reveals that Thanos has always allowed himself to be defeated because the Titan secretly knows he is not worthy of ultimate power. Thanos joins Warlock as part of the Infinity Watch and helps him to defeat first his evil and then good personas, and cure Thor of warrior madness. Other adventures. Thanos later recruits a team of Earth-bound supervillains and puts them under the field leadership of Gaiatar in a mission to extract a robot containing the knowledge of a universal library. Thanos uses information from the robot to battle Tyrant, a failed creation of Galactus. When trapped in an alternate dimension, Thanos employs the aid of the brother of Kar-Zar, Parnival Plunder and later the Hulk to escape, although both attempts are unsuccessful. Thanos is eventually freed and comes into conflict with Thor, aligning himself with Mangog in a scheme to obtain powerful talismans which will allow him to destroy all life in the universe, and during their battles Thanos decimates the planet Rigel 3. Thanos then uses the heroes Thor and Genis Bell against the Death God Walker, who attempts to woo Mistress Death and then destroy the entity after being rejected. Thanos then devises a plan to become the All-Father of a new race of gods created by himself. Thanos, however, finds himself opposed by the Avengers' former member Mantis and her son Kua, apparently destined to be the Celestial Messiah. Thanos abandons this plan after having to unite with Mistress Death to destroy the Rot, an aberration in deep space caused by Thanos' love for death. Thanos also once conducted extensive research on genetics, and after studying many of the universe's heroes and villains cloned them and gene-spliced his own DNA into the subjects. Although he later abandons the project, 5 clones survive, being versions of Professor X, Iron Man, Gladiator, Doctor Strange, and Galactus respectively. A 6th and unnamed version of Thanos also appears, and it is revealed the incarnations of Thanos encountered by Thor and Kar-Zar were his clones. The true Thanos with the aid of Adam Warlock, Gamora, Pit Patrol, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Strange destroys the remaining clones. When an ancient Egyptian pharaoh called Akhenaten uses a source of cosmic power to seize power in present-day Earth, Thanos uses a time travel stratagem to defeat him. Thanos then uses the artifact to reverse Akhenaten's actions and also correct a flaw in the universe. Changed by the experience, Thanos advises confident Adam Warlock he will no longer seek universal conquest. Thanos decides to atone for the destruction of Rigel 3, and agrees to aid a colony of Rigelians in evacuating their planet before Galactus can consume it. During the course of this mission, Thanos learns Galactus is collecting the Infinity Gems in an effort to end his universal hunger. Thanos later learns Galactus is being manipulated into releasing a cosmic threat known as hunger, which feeds on entire universes. Despite opposition from Thanos, Galactus frees the entity, although when the entity's intentions are revealed the pair team to destroy it. En route to the Kyln, an intergalactic prison, Thanos meets Death, who for the first time speaks to the Titan. Death claims it is worth wooing, but the team must offer something other than death. At the Kyln, Thanos encounters Star-Lord and the Shire warrior Gladiator, who are both prisoners, and the Beyonder, who has been rendered amnesiac by its choice to assume a mortal female form. Thanos battles the Beyonder and causes its mind to shut down, leaving its power trapped within a comatose mortal body. Thanos then instructs the Kyln officers to keep the Beyonder on life support indefinitely in order to prevent the entity from being reborn. Thanos departs the Kyln in the company of Skreet, a Chaos Knight freed from the prison. Thanos then meets the Fallen, a former herald of Galactus. Thanos defeats the former herald and places him under complete mental control. Annihilation. During the Annihilation War, Thanos allies himself with the genocidal villain Annihilus. When the Annihilation Wave destroys the Kyln, Thanos sends the Fallen to check on the status of the Beyonder, whose mortal form he finds has perished. Before the Fallen can report back to Thanos, it encounters Tenebris and Aegis, two of Galactus' ancient foes. Thanos convinces Tenebris and Aegis to join the Annihilation Wave in order to get revenge on Galactus, and they subsequently defeat the World Devourer and the Silver Surfer. Annihilus desires the secret of the power cosmic and asks Thanos to study Galactus. Once Thanos learns Annihilus' true goal is to use the power cosmic to destroy all life and remain the sole survivor, he decides to free Galactus. Drax the Destroyer kills Thanos before he can do so, but discovers that Thanos had placed a fail-safe device to allow Silver Surfer to free Galactus in the event that Annihilus betrayed him. During a climactic battle with Annihilus, Nova is near death and sees Thanos standing with Mistress Death. The Thanos Imperative. A cocoon protected by the Universal Church of Truth is revealed to be hiding Thanos, who has been chosen by Oblivion to be the new avatar of Death. Resurrected before his mind could be fully formed, Thanos goes on a mindless rampage before being captured by the Guardians of the Galaxy. Thanos pretends to aid the Guardians against the invading Cancerverse, and after discovering its origin kills an alternate version of Mar-Vell, the self-proclaimed Avatar of Life. This causes the collapse of the Cancerverse, with Guardians Nova and Star-Lord sacrificing themselves to contain Thanos inside the imploding reality. Avengers assemble. Thanos returns to Earth seeking an artificial cosmic cube and forms an incarnation of the criminal group Zodiac. He is defeated by the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and remanded to custody by the Elders of the Universe. Infinity. Thanos soon invades Earth again after being informed that most of the Avengers have temporarily left the planet. He launches an assault on Attilan, which he offers to spare in exchange for the deaths of all Inhumans between the ages of 16 and 22. Black Bolt later informs the Illuminati that the true purpose of the invasion is to find and kill Thane, an eternal and human hybrid that Thanos had secretly fathered years earlier. Thanos is trapped in a pocket limbo of stasis by his son. Powers and abilities. Thanos is a mutant member of the race of superhumans known as the Titanian Eternals. The character possesses abilities common to the Eternals, but amplified to a higher degree through a combination of his mutant Eternal heritage, bionic amplification, mysticism, and power bestowed by the abstract entity, Death. Demonstrating enormous superhuman strength, stamina, and durability, Thanos can absorb and project vast quantities of cosmic energy and is capable of telekinesis, telepathy and matter manipulation. Thanos is an accomplished hand-to-hand combatant, Having been trained in the art of war on Titan, Thanos is a genius in virtually all known fields of advanced science and has created technology far exceeding contemporary Earth science. He often employs a transportation chair capable of space flight, force field projection, teleportation, time travel and movement through alternate universes. Thanos is also a master strategist and uses a space vessel called Sanctuary II as a base of operations. Other versions, the Ultimate Marvel imprint title Ultimate Fantastic Four features an alternate universe version of Thanos who is the ruler of Attribution, a vast empire consisting of thousands of worlds that exist in another plane of existence. In the alternate universe limited series Earth X, Thanos dwelled in the realm of the dead with the entity Death. It is revealed his mother was a Skrull and Death used her secret to make him believe that Death was his mother. When the deception is revealed he uses the ultimate nullifier on Death. Thanos features in the limited series Marvel Zombies 2, set in the alternate universe of Earth 2149. Having been zombified, the character is killed by the cosmic-powered Hulk after an altercation over food. During the 1996 Amalgam Comics crossover between DC Comics and Marvel, Thanos merged with Darkseid to become Thanosseid. In other media, television, Thanos features in the animated television series Silver Surfer, voiced by Gary Crawford. Due to Fox's broadcast standards, Thanos is depicted as a worshipper of a female personification of chaos rather than death. Thanos is featured in the Superhero Squad show, voiced by Stephen Bloom in Season 1 and by Jim Cummings in Season 2. Thanos is featured in Avengers Assemble. At the end of the episode The Final Showdown, Thanos is revealed to be Red Skull's master as Red Skull gives him the Tesseract. Film. Thanos makes a brief appearance during the closing credits of the 2012 film The Avengers, and is portrayed by actor Damon Poitier. Josh Brolin was cast as the voice of Thanos in the Guardians of the Galaxy film and the sequels to The Avengers, including Avengers, Age of Ultron. Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn stated that his brother Sean Gunn portrayed Thanos through performance capture. Video games. Thanos appears in Capcom's Marvel Superheroes and War of the Gems and is a playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes and Marvel Superhero Squad, The Infinity Gauntlet. Thanos has a cameo appearance in Marvel, Ultimate Alliance. Chew the Watcher mentions in the future part of the ending that Thanos will plot to invade Earth in the near future when it comes to the player's choice of freeing Odin from his dark magic confinement. If Odin is freed, his intervention will prevent Thanos from enslaving Earth. If the player doesn't free Odin, the Earth will pay a heavy price as Odin will refuse to aid Thor in battling Thanos, who will end up enslaving Earth for centuries before it is liberated from Thanos' tyranny. Thanos appears in Marvel, Avengers Alliance. He is featured in the 13th Spec Ops mission. Thanos appears in the Marvel pinball table The Infinity Gauntlet, developed by Zen Studios, and is voiced by Isaac C. Singleton Jr. Thanos appeared as a downloadable content character in LEGO Marvel Superheroes, voiced by John DiMaggio. Thanos is a playable character in Marvel Superhero Squad Online. Toys, Toy Biz, Diamond Select Toys, Bourne Designs, and eGlamours have released mini-busts, action figures, and statues of the character. Thanos is included as a collectible figure from the board game Heroescape featured in the Marvel crossover set. 5 Thanos figures exist for the HeroClix Miniatures game and Infinity Gauntlet limited edition set. Hasbro has produced Thanos products in several of their lines, an exclusive and Mighty Mugs. The Superhero Squad in Fall 2010 and the Marvel Universe as a single figure in Fall 2010. It was repainted for a 2-pack with Adam Warlock in Fall 2011. Collected editions, a number of the stories featuring Thanos have been collected into trade paperbacks. The Life of Captain Marvel, 1991, ISBN 0-87135-635-X, Essential Avengers, Volume 6, 576 pages, February 2008, ISBN 0-7851-3058-6, The Greatest Battles of the Avengers, 156 pages. December 1993, ISBN 0-87135-981-2, Essential Marvel. 2-in-1, Volume 2, 568 pages, July 2007, ISBN 0-7851-2698-8, Marvel Masterworks Captain Marvel, Volume 3, 288 pages, April 2008, ISBN 0-7851-3015-2, Marvel Masterworks Warlock, Volume 2, hardcover, 320 pages, June 2009, ISBN 0-7851-3511-1, The Death of Captain Marvel, 128 pages, hardcover, June 2010, ISBN 0-7851-4627-X, Silver Surfer, Rebirth of Thanos, 224 pages, April 2006, ISBN 0-7851-2046-7, Infinity Gauntlet, 256 pages, March 2000, ISBN 0-87135-944-8, Infinity War, 400 pages, April 2006, ISBN 0-7851-2105-6, Infinity Crusade, Volume 1, 248 pages, December 2008, ISBN 0-7851-3127-2, Volume 2, 248 pages, February 2009, ISBN 0-7851-3128-0. Thor, Blood and Thunder, 336 pages, July 2011, ISBN 978-0-7851-5094-7, DC vs. Marvel Comics, 163 pages, September 1996, ISBN 1-56389-294-4, Kazar by Mark Waid and Andy Kibbert, Volume 1, 208 pages, January 2011, ISBN 978-0-7851-4353-6, Volume 2, 216 pages, March 2011, ISBN 978-0-7851-5992-6. Deadpool Classic, Volume 5, 272 pages, June 2011, ISBN 978-0-7851-5519-5. The Mighty Thor by Dan Jurgens and John Romita, Jr. Volume 4, 256 pages, November 2010, ISBN 978-0-7851-4927-9, Infinity Abyss, 176 pages, 2003, ISBN 0-7851-0985-4, Thanos, The End, 160 pages, May 2004, ISBN 0-7851-1116-6, Thanos, Epiphany, 144 pages, June 2004, ISBN 0-7851-1355-X, Samaritan, 144 pages, October 2004, ISBN 0-7851-1540-4. Annihilation, Volume 1, 256 pages, October 2007, ISBN 0-7851-2901-4, Volume 2, 320 pages, November 2007, ISBN 0-7851-2902-2, Volume 3, 304 pages, December 2007, ISBN 0-7851-2903-0. The Thanos Imperative, 248 pages, hardcover, February 2011, ISBN 0-7851-5183-4. References. External links: Thanos at the Marvel Universe Wiki, Thanos at the Comic Book DB, Thanos, the Mad Titan, Thanos at the Marvel Directory.